Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show y'all how to get this look right here using a bunch of different palettes and different colors on my eyelids. So if y'all want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm going to start off with a MAC strobe cream, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. Smells like flowers or like rosy type. And then I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder, the Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer. Looks like that. I got this when I got my Estee Lauder foundation, and she gave me she didn't give it to me, I had to purchase it. But it was this Makeup Wipes, a Estee Lauder brush, which looks like this. I've never used it. It looks like this. It's got like a sponge and then like a foundation brush type looking thing, but I've never used it. But I may try using it today, but I don't know. I just don't really feel comfortable using it like that. So I'm just gonna let all this set into my face while I do my brows, and I'm gonna do them off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've done my brows, and then I did one eye off camera just to get like a idea of what I was gonna do. So first I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M573 brush. Looks like this. And I'm gonna go in with the Morphe 15 in palette and go in with the shade Opal, which is right here. I'm just gonna put that in my crease right here. And I set my eyes with just a nude shade. So if you're worried about this being too dark of a color for your transition shade and to go in with it first, then just remember I put down a transition shade before. It was just the same color as my skin tone. So that's what I had to start off with, and then now I'm going to go in with the M441 brush by Morphe, and it looks kind of like this. And I'm going to go in with the shade Shook, which is right here, and I'm just darkening that up on my outer corner and then bringing it in, and then kind of like putting it right here to add some definition out there. And do not forget, if you're using like this palette or any high-end product palette, usually it's going to be very pigmented, so make sure you kind of like tap it off on something. Doesn't matter if it's your palette or your hand or anything, because you do not want to go in with so much product out. Next I'm going to go in with a different brush, and this is the M513 brush, and it's just kind of a smaller brush than the one that I just used. And I'm going in with Cliche, which is this right here. It's this maroon shade that I was talking to y'all about that in my last video about how I love that shade. It is super pretty on the lid. And this is the first time I'm doing eye look with this palette right here, like instead of just doing it on my down here. So it kind of like, this is the first time I've really used it, and I really like it. Blends out very nicely. So I'm gonna toss this one aside for right now until my lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe 3502. I'm going to go in with the shade Fire with this Morphe brush. I don't really know the name of it. It doesn't have a shade name, but I'm just going to put this right here and kind of like deepen the redness up right here, because the Cliche color that I just put down is more of a maroon, and I want to brighten it up just a tad bit, but not too much. And I'm going to put it right here on my inner corner. And just brighten the color up. I'm going with the Jack on Hill palette. I think I've used this on my channel before. It looks like this. And I'm going to go in with that shade right here first. And I do not know the name of it, but yeah, I have no idea. I cannot think. I'm just going to put this right here on my lid with my finger, and this is with no spray or anything, so my finger is dry. And then when I get the color placed down like I want it to be, my finger is too little to get down in my crease, so I'm just going to take more of that on a M506 brush, and I'm just going to put it like where my crease is. I mean my inner corner, my bad. And define it to where I want it to be, because I cannot get my finger there and it still be defined. And then the next shade that I went in with is the one right next to it, which looks like this. And I'm using the same brush, the M506, and I'm just like dabbing it right here on the very ends of that shimmer shade and just kind of like blending it in with everything like that. So that's what the eye makeup is gonna look like for right now. I've been using the Estee Lauder a lot, and I went to Walmart the other day and I got this one, and I used this a lot last summer, and then I ran out of it. So, and it's not good when you're gonna be sweating a lot, so I wouldn't wear this, because when I sweat, like on my face, like you can just see lines. So it's not waterproof whatsoever. It may say it is, but I don't think it is. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm in the shade Nude Ivory. And what I'll do with this is I put a lot on my face. Probably don't need a lot like I put on, but I do a lot of foundation with this particular foundation. I have dry skin, and a lot of people say this is not a good foundation for dry skin, but I don't really seem to find that it dries me out at all. So I use it, and I have extremely dry skin, so I don't know. I'm just gonna use what I got right now and just blend that in, and I think that'll be enough because I do have on a lot. Now I'm gonna go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light, and just put this under my eyes. I don't really know of a drugstore concealer that I'm in love with. I know I like the Age Rewind one, but I don't have any of it right now, because when I was back in the summer when I was tan, I had a tan one a lot. I had like almost every shade of it, and then I just used completely every single bit of it. So I have not went and got any more. I mean, I will. I'll show y'all how it performs and all of that on my face. But I do find that it creases a lot, so you have to be careful with creasing, and you have to set it really, really, really fast before it does crease. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm going to put that under my eye. Okay, so the other day I was going to Ulta because I need to get some face powder, and this is what I picked up. I don't know if it's good. I've never tried it. I just swatched my finger and it looked very full coverage. It's the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC powder, airbrush perfecting powder, and it's I was gonna get the Hello Beautiful by Benefit, but then this one caught my eye because it was saying that it was for dry skin, and I have dry skin. So I got it in the shade Fair, and it's really cute packaging. You can't really see it on camera, but it's this like kind of rose gold purple kind of look. And then you open it up and it looks like this, and then it has another opening and it looks like this, and it's got this little sponge, which I will never ever use, but I'm gonna see how this performs and how it acts. So I'm gonna use the Morphe E41 brush, and I'm gonna pat this on my face. I don't want it. Okay, let me get my big mirror and see if I can see a difference in my face. Okay, yes, I can. And I would not lie about that. I can really see a difference. This side looks like really smooth, and then this side just looks kind of textured, like looks like my normal skin. So that is an A+ for me. I really like that. And it says it's illuminating, but I don't really see much illumination on it, but I preferably like that because I didn't want my skin to be like all glittery and stuff. So yeah, that looks really good. Hopefully it will settle down my smile lines also, because I would use a this is like a perfecting powder, but then I have this L'Oreal True Match. This is like a powder foundation, so it's a lot more full. This is full coverage, but this is like thick. Like when you put it on your smile lines, it just gets real thick, and this makes my skin feel so soft. So this is an A+ for me, and I will be repurchasing when I do hit pan on this. I don't think I've ever used this. Well, I know I've used it, but I don't think I've ever used it a lot on my channel. And this is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in the shade Capri Coast. And it looks like this. And it looks like it has shimmer in it, but when you put it on your face, you cannot really tell. So that's, if anybody is scared of shimmer bronzers, then you can get this one. It looks like it's gonna be really glowy, but it's really not. And then I'm going to use the R10 brush to bronze my face up. So this is the Ulta Beauty Making Me Blush palette. Looks like this. You open it up and it's got 6 blushes. These 2 right here are creams, so very pigmented also. So I've never used cream blushes except these 2, and I really love them. They are very pigmented. They don't flake off. They look really good. But today I'm going to use Paradise, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to swirl this all over my cheeks. I'm just going to contour my nose. And I'm using the Too Faced Soleil bronzer. I don't know if they have more shades in this, but this is the light medium. I don't know if they have a dark or a lighter shade, but if you are my skin tone or a little bit darker, when I was tan, this still bronzed my face. You'll love this bronzer. It smells good. It works good with your skin, or my skin at least. It doesn't leave your face once you blend it. Like when I blend this off my nose, it does not leave my face. It's just a really good bronzer. Okay, so that's how I contour my nose. I just took this brush right here and carved it out, or just like made a sharp line, and then took this Real Techniques sponge and just kind of like pounced it into my skin, make it not look so harsh. Next is highlighter, and I'm going to use this brush that I've been using ever since I got it, and it is the M510 brush to highlight. And I'm going to take the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Blissful. This is a very good highlighter. I love it. And it does not take much, but I like to add more to this highlighter, like a lighter one, so when I'm not looking straight forward, it doesn't look like kind of grayish. So I do usually add a white highlighter or something, which I'm going to do today, and I'm going to show y'all which one I use. So I got this one for Christmas. I also got the Ofra one, but this is the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to go on with the shade Marshmallow, which is this white highlighter, and just make this even more dramatic. Looks really good. I'll just put this kind of all over my face. Like that. I have not set my brows yet, so I'm going to go on with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3. I thought that they came in like bigger packaging than this when I went, because I went to Ulta one day and got a bunch of stuff, so they gave me a gift. They gave me a free gift with all of it, and it was like the Benefit highlighter. It was this. It's just a high beam. I mean, it's tiny, and I have not used it much because I'm weird about liquid highlighters, but I'm gonna use it today and just see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put it like on my nose a little bit. I'm gonna put it on my brow bone and blend it in with this. It came with this and a little bitty Gimme Brow, and what else? Oh yeah, the Professional Primer. I think that's it. But I thought it came in, the Gimme Brow came in a bigger compartment than this, but it does not. So I'm just gonna use this to kind of, no, I'm not. It's about to dry. I'm gonna set that with a powder. I need to add a little bit more. Back to my story. I thought it came in a bigger packaging than this, because the one that I got was tiny. It was a little gray one, and it was tiny. So I went and got this one, which is I think the full size. It may not be, I don't know. But it was $24 for just that little bitty thing. But I have to say I love it. So, I mean, that's just what I'm going to have to do, because I really like them, because it makes my brows a little bit darker, and I love how it's a colored gel. So it's just what I gotta do. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I got this in a gift. They gave it to me when I checked out the other day. I don't know if it's just because I went there and spent money, or if it's because I bought an It Cosmetics product. But they gave me this. I've never tried it, so I'll have to tell y'all how I like it. It looks like it's volumizing my eyelashes, so that's good. So I'm hoping okay, them look pretty good. I'm hoping that this is not waterproof. I've not even read into it. That it said that I got a free gift, and I was like, heck yeah. So I'm hoping that when I go to take it off tonight, that it doesn't make all my eyelashes just come off, because I didn't even read on it. So after I did all that, before all of that looks crazy, I'm gonna kind of set it. So I'm just gonna take a brush, hoping that it doesn't have any product on it. Okay, it doesn't. I'm gonna take Starburst, which is this pink one. I would use the white one, but I just want to kind of try out different ones, because I've never tried this pink one out. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I've never even used that Benefit High Beam, like, ever. And now that I have, I'm probably going to keep putting it on my inner corner, because I think it looks really good. So yeah, I'll probably be doing that more often. So first, I'm going to go in with this Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, Cat's Pajamas. And I'm going to go in with Kooky, and it's this shade right here. And I'm just going to dust this on my lower lash line. Now we're going to go right back in with that Morphe 15N palette and go in with Shook, which is the shade right here, and just dust that on these same parts that I put that Kooky shade. And you don't have to bring it down like I do, but usually when I do a dramatic eyelid, I want a dramatic bottom. Next, I'm just going to go in with the E18 brush and go in with Hello, and it's this brown shade. And I'm not going to take that all the way in to where I've took the other ones. I'm just going to take it on the outer V of my eye. Next, I'm going to go in with the Morphe eyeliner, and it's in the shade Dark Room. And you've got to have a pencil sharpener to sharpen this, but I've not used it too much to have to sharpen it yet. So you do not have to heat it up or nothing before you apply it. So that is good, and I've not wore it for a long time, so I do not know if it's long wearing or not. So I think it looks pretty good though. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs. I got this like not November of 2016, but the last November. I've had this forever. I got this for my mom's birthday. Like, my mom gets presents from Sephora for her birthday. So this is what she picked out, and she just gave it to me. Is the Marc Jacobs lipstick. Looks like this, and it's in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And I'll put this on my lips. So I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss, and this is in the shade Rule Breaker. And I'm just going to put a little bit on, because I don't really like matte lips, so I just think they look a lot better with gloss put over them. Last thing I'm going to do before this is over is just spray a little bit of this primer, Smashbox primer water on my face, and then the look is done. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you loved this video and loved watching me show you how to do this look. So if anybody recreates this look, please comment down below, and I will look at y'all's Instagram pages. and everything that I use will be in the description box down below. And yeah, that's it. So please like this video and subscribe down below and comment what you would like to see next. Bye guys.